Hey, hey.
Welcome in to the Wit and Grit podcast.
Good to be back.
It is good to be back. That's a good way to put it, Sean. We are back. We are back live right
We're
now.
so back.
Dude, streaming live with us on YouTube, Twitch, and if you're on your uncle's cracked iPad, maybe you're using Facebook, but try to use YouTube if you can. We're trying to build a good following there. Please like and subscribe the page, even if you want to watch us a different way.
We really appreciate it. We got a lot to talk about
boom.
today. Football, obviously, chaotic. There's also Formula One. You know, that's where the real drama is. Red Bull turned off the simulator. Max Verstappen was driving like it was 2023 again. And now we're thinking, you know, are they back? We're gonna get into all of it, break it all down.
But first, NFL Week 2's got upsets, trap lines, and some straight-up disrespect for some teams. Why are the Broncos down to -1.5? The Bears catching a touchdown on the road. McCarthy under the lights. Drake May, let's hit it all.
Welcome to Wit and Grit, where Ian and Sean break down sports betting, pop culture, or whatever's on their minds. The Wit and Grit podcast.
Wit and Grit podcast is for entertainment purposes only. We are not financial advisors, sports analysts, or professional bettors. Any opinions expressed on this show are our own and should not be taken as serious betting advice unless you agree. Always do your own research before placing any wagers. If you or someone you know is struggling with gambling, call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit ncpgambling.org. That's 1-800-GAMBLER or visit ncpgambling.org.
Bet smart, know your limits. If you or someone you know needs help, call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit, like Ian just said, ncpgambling.org.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-dum.
All right,
So
what we got
for
NFL
the video
wise?
viewers, for the video viewers, let's just go ahead and say it. I moved, so the background's
yes.
different. That's pretty much it.
Also,
this may
I'm
not be
ashamed
the
of
final setup.
what's behind me here for the video viewers. Very ashamed.
Oh, the Dolphins.
Someone wrote a song that said they make them cry, and I get it.
Yeah? The Dolphins make them cry?
They make me cry.
Well, you know what they say, so I don't have to tell you.
Yeah.
Sharing our
Thursday
videos
night
on
last
social
night.
media platforms.
Okay. Thursday night last
No, you
night
keep
was
talking, yeah.
Yeah. I was going to. Kind of interesting, kind of not. I don't know. Like the Packers seem to be really good. I think you kind of mentioned maybe earlier in a couple episodes ago that the Commanders might be taking a step back. Kind of saw that play out a little bit last night. You know, they couldn't never really get any flow established. Jaden looked a little different. You know, he was being contained a little bit more. Obviously, Micah Parsons presents a whole slew of issues, and he is looking excellent for the Packers, and they love having him there. But yeah, no, it was a lot of Jordan Love, a lot of Tucker Kraft, a lot of Packers feel good. So, no huge storylines. Although there were a couple big injuries. Austin Eckler went down, unfortunately, with what seems to be an Achilles, and at this point, that might be a career ender. I hate to say that, but I don't know.
Yeah, Austin Eckler's up there. This was definitely his swan song team. You didn't see him sign with another team unless he wanted to go against the spread.
Yeah, right. And then there was another injury that it's not coming to me right now. You had just mentioned it while we were talking earlier today.
Yes, it just got confirmed that the defensive end who went down for the 49ers. Wait, what am I talking about? Commanders last night. Yeah, for the Commanders. I'm trying to find his name because you're right. It literally just broke before we went live. It was 4 minutes old when we started going live. So I'm going to go find it right now.
Okay.
It's not going to take me long.
It seems like the Packers are going to be.
Defensive end, Dietrich. See, I told you it wouldn't be long. Defensive end, Dietrich Wise. Carted off last night. Suffered a season-ending quad injury. So it's getting worse for the Commanders. That's why we gave out the under on 9.5 wins on the season. Just because they beat the Giants doesn't mean there's no problems in D.C.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So there's your little recap for TNF. But let's dive into some Week 2 stuff, huh?
Let's start with the games I have best bets on. How about that? How about we do the important games, and then we'll see what else we have time for.
Cool. Let's get into it.
NFL Week 2, we have a Super Bowl rematch to get people interested while the weather is still nice outside. Philadelphia Eagles are away. The Kansas City Chiefs are at home. But, they just got home.
Right. Eagles only have a slight edge, too. Mm-hmm.
Well, this started as the Eagles plus 1.5. That's when I bet it. I was like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
The Chiefs are down 2 of their best wide receivers, and they're jet lagged from Brazil.
Yep.
And they lost in Brazil.
They did. Yep. To a Chargers team that, certainly seems to be good, but we don't know yet, small sample size. So yeah, the Kansas City might be vulnerable.
The public side is Kansas City. 62% of the bets are on Kansas City. 82% of the money is on Philly.
Okay.
I mean,
so people are betting
let me
bigger
give you
on
my
Philly.
key reasons. Trench edge. 158 rush yards in week 1.
Okay.
Rashee Rice suspended.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Worthy injured or doubtful. Royals doubtful. I mean, they get all these wide receivers, and now they've got to bring in Juju Smith-Schuster because everybody's hurt. And I'm sorry, I don't think you should be afraid of Juju.
Yeah, no, he's you can cover him up pretty easily.
And Hurts versus the blitz, funnels to quick reads, Devontae, RPO, tight end leak, etc. We did it in the Super Bowl. We had Devontae props, so we all love to celebrate when those won.
Yep, that's right. And like you said, Hurts against the blitz. He knows he has multiple options there.
Give me the team that is just won a Super Bowl. Their offensive and defensive line have never been hurt. They're just, what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They love like they've never been hurt.
Yep. I like this one.
Way, so
I think the Eagles are going to take care of business too. I think I'll follow you on this one.
Heck yeah. No. Oh, man, it's a boring show. We're not arguing.
We might. But just not on this one.
We still have time. Yeah. Man. All right. I think I shared everything everywhere I could.
Okay.
See if anybody's tuning in with us. But let's go to the next one. My Donkeys versus the Colts. We got a horse rodeo here. A couple horses riding along. Another spread that's been on the move. I mean, it was at 3.5 at one point, then 3, 2.5. I mean, it was like, man, I don't want to take the Broncos to that much. But now it's like they're begging for Denver money at 1.5. And that worries me because I'm clearly going to be more blind to the Broncos than any other team.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. But, as someone that just watched the Colts last week, against my Dolphins, I think that the Broncos are a better team. I think the Dolphins really are just that bad. And they made Daniel Jones and the Colts look that good. So I think they'll kind of fall back into place as to what they're really going to be for the duration of the season against Denver.
I mean, the best thing is Denver's defense, allegedly, according to some PFF rankings, the best unit on the field will be the Denver defense. So,
yeah.
Daniel Jones is a scramble risk, but the best bet for this game isn't to take the Broncos. I don't disagree with you. I think the Broncos will win, but because of how the line has moved, I don't think we need to lose money on it right now.
That's fair. So what are you taking instead of a winner?
Best bet, game total under 43.5. I think the only way this blows up is if one of the defenses is so dominant that they score.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I can see that.
But if both teams can take care of the ball and not turn it over like 2 or 3 times, I just don't know how much of the offenses are going to be. The Broncos offense started to figure it out a little bit last week, but the Colts defense is not a bunch of chumps anymore. Yeah.
And you're still, 43 or 43.5, you're still allowing for, a couple of touchdowns from each team, a couple of field goals. I think I could see that.
It might be an exciting first quarter when everyone has their scripts, and then it might slow down in the second and third quarter while everyone else flips their TVs to red zone.
Fair enough.
I do still want to bet the Broncos, but I'm waiting. If I bet it, you can follow me on Pickett, see where I post there at All In with Ian. But I'm also thinking that if the Colts win the toss and they can get a touchdown or a field goal on their first pick, then I'm going to bet on the Broncos live to get a better number.
All right. I can see that.
So let's move on to the Rams and the Titans. I've been leaning different ways on this.
I like the Rams in this one, but I want to hear where you're at too.
I like the Rams in the sense of when I run it through my model of like my offensive and defensive line heavy model with a slight edge if you have a superior quarterback matchup. And then it also kind of factors in injuries post. So when I was looking at it and just ran the numbers, they were like, this is a dynamite spot for the Rams. Their defense was really good last week. The Titans weren't so good. But Matt Stafford outside is a rule of ours on the podcast, and it's a little bit outside the numbers. The weather's not going to be bad in Tennessee, but it could be like 85 degrees. And this might sound stupid for a second to some of you, but that's kind of hot for people in LA. They're used to the mid-70s. 85, you're wearing a helmet, you're out there running. It's going to be 90, 95. It's like when people play in Miami in September and they make the away benches in the sun. It's that kind of thing where, Matt Stafford's back was hurting. He's old. Yep. So Cam Ward's got one game. They get to have a bounce back spot there at home. So I'm a little worried about that, but I thought the Rams defense looks ready to go. So even if they do win, I don't think they'll win by a lot. Best bet, team total under 18.5, the Titans. I only found this at -120. I'm going to keep shopping around. Before I post on the Substack later today or tomorrow, I'm going to try to find the best number I can. But I'm basically saying that the Titans aren't going to put up points. Cam Ward is a rookie. He missed some stuff last week. He's got more to figure out. And the people who are catching the ball from him aren't used to it. And the coaching looks inept. Everyone's giving Zach Taylor such a hard time because he's doing so many dumb things. So you mix all those things together, we're just going to assume it's a bad day at the office for the team that was the worst in the league last year.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I think I agree with all of your points, really. Cam Ward, still a rookie, second game ever, still needs to figure some stuff out. Those receivers have to learn to catch better and help him out a little bit there. Rams just, I think, have better players, more experience, and are better coached.
Prop tie-ins, if you're interested, Kyron Williams over 75.5 rushing yards, Tony Pollard under if we're going all in on the whole Tennessee situation, because the idea is that they won't be able to run the ball against that Rams D. So Kyron Williams, we have our eyes on you. So those are my 3 official best bets. We're going to leave it there. We may take sides on games going forward, but Eagles -1.5 is my biggest bet of the week. Broncos-Colts under 43.5, and then Rams-Titans. Titans team total under 18.
Okay. I love the Eagles-Chiefs one. Broncos-Colts, I kind of see too. I don't love betting unders just because I feel like I'm then rooting for boredom, but I hear your logic and I think it hits. I've never done a team total under, so I might give that a shot for the first time. So I might trade all these with you, actually, man. Like you said, we're not arguing a whole lot, but
Wit and Grit riding together. We did it, dude. We did it. All right, the best of the rest. We'll try to get through these as quickly as possible. This might be our shortest episode ever if we're efficient.
Let's go.
Chicago Bears are away. The Lions are at home. 64% of the public are on the Lions because they remember the Lions being good to them last year. We always want to bet what these teams are this year, right?
Agreed, but I think the Lions take out a world of frustration on the Bears at home. They didn't expect that game against Green Bay to go the way it did, and I think they're going to be kind of pissed off. That team gets pissed off. So
it's the public side, but Campbell is 10-0 straight up against the spread off a loss.
Yeah,
and the Bears are 4-21 straight up on the road since 2021, so they don't travel well.
I love Detroit this week.
Okay, so that might be one of your bets.
Yeah, I think so. That's what I was looking at stuff this morning.
Are we looking at a money line round robin or a money line parlay?
I think I'd do a parlay, and Detroit would definitely be in there.
Write the lines down. We'll see what else we can get.
All right.
If you keep track of that for me. You can listen to this game if you want. Dolphins at Patriots, which 2 weeks ago Sean would have hammered. He would have been like, how could they lose this game? But now his confidence is shaken.
Yeah, that's to say the least. I'm staying away. I'm not betting anything on this. I'm not betting for the Fins to win. I'm not taking any player props. I'm terrified of this game.
But Tua's record against the Pats, that doesn't help.
I know. I understand. Yeah, 7-0 straight up against the spread, but no, the team is different this year in a very bad way. I'm 1 foot out the door on both McDaniel and Tua now.
Man, well, here's one thing for you. Drake May is 1-10 straight up when trailing at half. So if they actually are leading at half, maybe you just put some money then. Yeah,
I mean, I'll be watching it. Of course, I watch even when they were 1-15, I watched every game. So I'll be watching. If there's something that catches my interest for live betting, I might hop on it. But we'll see.
Yeah. Jets at home. Buffalo Bills are visiting. It's a 7-point game. Ooh, I would kind of want a piece of the Jets here if I took anything, but I don't know if I'm going to.
I would
Seven's a
do. I
big
would.
number for a divisional game. Seven's a big
Yeah,
number for a divisional game, and the
I
Jets
agree.
aren't unhealthy.
I would do money. I would throw them the Bills. I would throw the Bills on the money line parlay, if anything. Other than that, I don't.
How many points was the Jets game last week with the Steelers? They both
Yeah, I
put
know.
30.
36-34, something stupid like that.
34-32. You know what that
Yeah.
is? Less than 7 points, I'll tell you that.
It's true.
Just doing math here. Like, that's what
No,
I'm
I
saying.
hear
It's
you,
scary.
but I mean, we also
It's
can't
scary.
overreact from week 1.
No, that's true. I just think the Jets and Aaron Glenn, like, we don't know what this coach is made of yet for the Jets, but the idea of keeping that job, he was a Jet. He's this whole player for the organization, become coach. Like, he knows what they need to do to be happy, and it's beating the Bills is top of the list.
Yeah. Yeah,
Beating
I don't
the
know.
Dolphins
Like I
keeps
said,
your job. Beating the Bills gets you an extension.
I just don't see it. I don't think they're good enough yet, the Jets. And I'm not afraid to say that they're getting better. They are. The Finns are on the way down. The Jets seem to be on the way up. But I don't think they're ready to take Buffalo yet.
Fair enough. Jets are 18-1-2 against the spread as 7+ point home dogs since 2020. So if this stays at 7, there's a lot of precedent, even when they were terrible, that they didn't lose by this much.
Yeah.
Oh, and Bills underperform as road favorites.
Right.
Oh, it's right there, Sean.
You take it if you want it, man.
Jets.
No.
Let's keep going.
Yeah, you'll never catch
Vikings
me there.
are the away team. Falcons are the home team. 57% of the public money on the Vikings.
People were enamored after
real
McCarthy's second half. Yeah, let's hear it.
Falcons 1-6 against the spread with, they're 1-6 against the spread with. No, that stat's not right. Oh, no, okay. Yeah. We're not going to use that one. McCarthy's second ever start is at a night game. That's just an interesting fact. It's not a stat. Yeah. The Vikings are 6-0 against the spread in the second half of night games.
Okay. So they close well when they're in prime time.
And he kind of did that in game 1, didn't he? He looked shaken in the first, and then fourth quarter blew up.
They make good adjustments.
Yes.
Okay.
The one thing about McConnell that's become very clear since the Vikings picked him when everyone was like, why that guy?
Yeah.
It seems they're always prepared offensively.
Yep. And he can make a quarterback out of anybody, it seems.
Boring game. Chargers at Raiders. There's a public slight lean to the Raiders, but I mean, Chargers are off a Brazil trip, and that's probably why.
Yeah, I don't have a lot on this one, to be honest with you, man. Like you said, kind of boring. Like, I know people are high on the Chargers after that victory over the Chiefs, and the Raiders are interesting right now as well, but it's a couple of teams I honestly don't really care that much about, if I'm being real with you.
Well, a lot of people are pushing the whole when the Raiders are at home inside, Geno Smith will be better kind of thing.
Yeah. I'm interested to see some of the individual performances out of that game, but it won't be on my TV.
Well, the Chargers just have such a bad home field. They probably I don't know how much that shakes that team.
Yeah.
Bengals at home versus the Browns. The Bengals -1.
I like it. I would put the Bengals on our money line parlay.
Would you?
Yep. Burrow 6-1 against the spread after a loss.
Well, the Bengals are playing the Jaguars. I read that completely wrong.
Yeah, they played the Browns last week. I was also I thought I imagined them playing the Browns last week. I was like, I must just have been thinking ahead. So many games to keep up with in week 1, but
there's so many of them. Let me go to this right here to keep it straight. So the Jaguars and the Bengals, 3.5. 3.5 is the spread. It opened at 5.5. The sharp action from identified experts, the big money, and the systems are all on the Jaguars. Everything says take the Jaguars.
Really? I like the Bengals, honestly.
Why? What is wrong with you?
The Jaguars, I think, got fat off another really bad team in the Panthers. I don't think they're that good. They're okay, but I think the Bengals have more talent and they'll be able to take care of business against the Jags.
They got so lucky against the Browns.
Yeah, but that's a division game, week 1, weird stuff,
Man, I don't know. The Jaguars have that new offensive coach that I don't think you're giving credit to. They've got the new weapons. I don't know who has the better line. I'm staying away from it. It's obviously why it's not in my stuff. That's not in my game.
Yeah.
Falcons, Vikings. That's wild.
Yeah.
That's like, I don't want to watch that.
No, me neither.
All right, let's go to the 49ers Saints. This would be really easy if the 49ers were healthy at all. But like, is this
they just can't
spot?
Yeah, they cannot get healthy, man.
Is this a Saint spot? Like, who knows?
That's
I don't.
Yeah, I didn't watch any of the Saints or the 49ers last week, to be honest. So I don't have a whole lot of insight as to what they look like in 2025
one watched
yet.
them.
Yeah,
no one watched them. That's the whole point. I'm just saying that if the 49ers weren't so injured, that would have been one of my best bets, but he got eliminated due to injuries. So maybe that'll be a fun one just to watch.
Yeah.
Panthers, Cardinals, sharp action, big money, both on the Cardinals. But we've got a system play for the Panthers, it looks like. Road dog, low total after bad season. A system that on its lifetime has a 13% ROI and a win rate of 58%. So, I don't know. More bets and more money are on the Panthers. Nobody believes in the Cardinals except for the Sharps. So, what say you, Joe Public?
I don't. I need to see more of what the Panthers ended with last season before I'm comfortable betting with them this season. Because they looked good to close things out last year, but they started real terrible last week. So I would not be comfortable backing the Panthers yet.
If I had to pick a side, I don't know. Cardinals are. What if we'd had to do a money line round robin though? Are any of these money line picks yet sticking out to you?
No, other than the Lions over the Bears and the Bengals over the Jags.
I don't want to take the Bengals over the Jags.
Yeah.
Don't do that to me. I'm ready for the Bengals offensive line to get exposed and Zach Taylor to possibly get fired before Mike McDaniel.
Oh, wow. No, that's a hot take.
Zach Taylor's had so long.
Yeah.
They've changed. Yeah. It's like, what else are you going to change? At a certain point, it's his fault. Like they
yeah.
I
also we haven't gotten to it yet, but I also like the Steelers over the Seahawks.
Do you?
Yeah. Yep.
Well, on the money line?
Yeah.
Well, I guess we'll just go to it now, right?
Sure.
I got to rearrange the windows.
Rodgers looks way different in Pittsburgh than he did in New York. And obviously
who told you that?
So,
who told you that? Who said that? I told you it's the Jets.
Dude, you don't got to tell me. I know.
It's the Jets.
But
I don't know about that. What's the spread at? 2?
I don't know. It's low.
2.5 or 3.
Yeah,
I'm seeing 3s across the board. I'm seeing 1, 2.5 at ESPN Bet.
Word. Okay, you got there before I did, so
I've got a whole thing.
Yeah, plus 3.5. Yep.
So
I like Pittsburgh on that one. Yeah.
It seems too easy. Worries me a little. Okay, so what else do we have left to talk about? Bucks Texans. Any thoughts there?
If Baker Mayfield has a touchdown prop that's 1.5, I'll take it. I haven't looked yet. I don't know if that's actually the case or not, but it usually is, and it usually hits. So
60% of the bets and a larger percentage of the money split on this one. So the Texans are getting more of the bets from the public, but the Bucks are being favored more by the large money. So that's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
It's a tough one. It's not one I would really want to bet if I didn't have to. This is a good one, yeah. It's just, I don't know what these teams are in September. That's a tough one.
It is, yeah.
I want to bet every game.
You can't overreact too much in week 4. After week 1, you gotta wait and see what teams really look like. You let them play 2, 3, even 4 games. Then I think you have a really good idea. And you can really start to talk about, matchups in this unit against that unit. And, when this player starts to make a significant impact, like that sort of thing. But I think it takes, a couple of weeks anyway, before you can really get to that level of analysis.
We should be betting the Browns, right?
It's
up to 12.5. It's up to 12.5 at BetMGM. That's an insane number.
Oh man, that is crazy. But Baltimore looks so good.
They just blew all of that lead to the Bills in 4 minutes.
I know. Yeah.
And now they got to go get Myles Garrett.
Before that, I was crowning them champions already. I was like, we don't need to play the season. Just give them the trophy. They're very clearly the best team.
And then they didn't even win that game. So that's how
football
works, baby.
I still think they're the best. They're still number one in my power rankings, honestly.
They're the best. They're the best team in 3 quarters. I'll give you that.
Bills fans are going to hate me,
they do
yeah.
it. Giants Cowboys, 5 or 4.5, depending on which side you want.
Show me Jackson Dart. That's all I want out of that game.
So road dog, low total after bad season is also on the Giants. So if you believe in that system play and you want to try to hit that 58%, maybe you sprinkle the Giants and the Panthers against a spread and see if you get lucky on both.
Okay, that could be fun.
If you want to do that play, I'm not doing it. I'm not recommending it, but I'm giving you options.
Yeah.
All right, that's all the games, dude. We did it.
We did week 2.
Did you get any money lines we can add?
I like Lions, Bengals, Steelers, and Rams.
Can we get rid of the Bengals and just do Lions and wait a minute, you said Rams?
Yeah, and Steelers.
We're just going to take the Titans not to...
I would throw Bills in the mix too.
No, I don't want to do any division.
Okay, so take out Bills.
Bills, yeah. So
I like Lions. I'm going to put a star next to Lions.
Okay, Lions, and I like Steelers. I'm in with you on Steelers.
All right.
And
maybe one more to make it a
3. You named one I just liked.
Bengals or Rams? You don't like Bengals, so Rams against Titans?
Rams. Yeah.
All right. Lions, Steelers, and Rams. Oh, my.
Oh, my. Lions, Steelers, and Rams. Oh, my. And that's going to be our money line play, money line parlay.
Do you want me to put it together real quick?
Yes, sir. See what you got.
All right. I'm pulling it up as we speak.
Beep, bop, bop, beep, bop, bop.
Got to get logged in and stuff, though. I'm logging with everything with my thumbprint now. It's crazy.
They want us to forget how to know passwords.
Yeah. All right. Let's see here.
You can do table.
Rams. Lions. Steelers. Gives you a plus 209 right now. Pretty nice, honestly.
Pretty
See
nice.
if you can get some promos. You can probably get some promos. The season's still very young. So.
Yeah, and shop around for the best price. Maybe you wait, but it's we did take all favorites in time together. So
sure.
We didn't have any dogs in there.
They are all favorites, but yet it's still only a 3-legger that's plus 209. And I kind of really like it.
If you get a couple of good ones, boom.
Yeah. Yep. Cool.
Sorry if we don't get you rich overnight.
But hey, yeah, maybe we can cover, a round at the bar here and there.
Yes. All right, so that is it for the Wit and Grit podcast. We skipped on the pop culture this week. No offense to anyone. We apologize. We just,
those viewers of ours that only tune in for that stuff.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. The reels might be a little light. Tune in to the next Wit and Grit podcast. We'll be live next Friday talking about all the games. Until then, the All In with Ian Substack. That's where I'll be publishing a write-up of these picks. I'll be explaining some of our logic. Follow there. I can always drop quick notes whenever I do a small bet that happens that day. And if you're in the Roanoke and Lynchburg area, All In with Ian, Sunday mornings on Sports Radio, WPLY in Roanoke, WPLI in Lynchburg. That's 101.1 FM and 107.5 FM. And you can hear me talk all about F1 and everything we couldn't quite get to today, live from 8 to 8:30.
Really good show. I listened last week to what I believe was the debut episode, right?
Yes, the debut episode was last week. You can go to sportsradiova.com and stream it live anytime.
Yep, that's how I did it, and it was awesome, man. I'm really happy for you. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Absolutely.
HammeredSharkProductions.com to see that beautiful website Sean built and all of our socials. Please follow us. Tell your friends. We want more people in here.
Yeah, we want to bring our entertainment to the masses.
May all your bets hit this weekend.
Everyone have a good week.
Peace out.